So I have an older brother. He's an atheist. He's completely technical. He's an engineer, super intelligent, and he's an atheist. He says that, but I don't totally believe that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I was told there's a one God and it's this and he looks like this and it's about this. And then again, as I get older, I when I was in my early teens, like 16, 17, 18, I was crazy. I thought I was a Buddhist for a while. And then I was like doing all these drugs and just like opening my mind, man. And
Yeah,
like
man.
trying to go all these different places. And then it was like aliens and conspiracies and all that shit in like my early 20s. And now I'm just kind of like, I know that there's something out there. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But I know that there's more. There has to be more because we can't just be here chasing money and working till we're 65 and then living another maybe 10 years of retired bliss and then withering and dying. Like there's got to be fucking more than that, dude.
Yeah.
There just has to be. And it ain't being famous and going to Hollywood or any of that shit because that shit's never moved me. I've never wanted any part of that. Like that. The things I know now about how Hollywood works and the shit that goes on and all that rituals or whatever the fuck these people are doing. Like, hey, listen, man.
You don't want to pray to the owl god and build a
Nah,
bird?
bro. You're not gonna have me on some island. Nah, bro. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. So again, I feel like there's something out there. I don't know what the something is, whether it's an alien or it's something that looks like us or something that we can't even comprehend. Maybe it's Unicron. I don't fucking know. But there's something out there.
Only if I get to be Starscream.
Yeah, and it's just the religion thing. I just think people are drawn to it because you have an innate thing in your body that tells you that there's more. And a lot of you have no comprehension of what it is. Like there's stuff in if you stop and you just look up at the sky and you try to think about all the shit that's going on out there in the atmosphere, through space, through these planets. I saw a video, I keep saying yesterday, but I'm on my phone a lot, so I see a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I saw a video yesterday of a star eating a planet, and it was the first video that they had from the Hubble of a star eating a planet. And they were like, oh, we thought that this process took a long time. And it really doesn't. It was really fucking fast. And it's like, this is what's eventually going to happen to the earth when the sun goes out, which is in like 150,000 years, but still. And it's just like, dude, I'm sitting here on my phone watching a star eat a planet.
Yeah.
Like for real. And I'm like watching it on my phone and I'm just looking at it and I looked up and it's like the ridiculousness of what I'm doing right now is like, I'm not even really thinking about like what I'm watching. It's just like, oh yeah, cool. And then just swipe up and then it's like another fight video. And now I'm watching a fight video. And it's just like, there's something out there. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't preach to anyone about what they feel. If it makes you happy and it doesn't hurt anyone else in the process, that's your religion. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But that's my thoughts on religion, dude. It's not about having to go somewhere and give money and listen to this person interpret this book for you. No, do that on your own and have your own feelings towards it. It's there. The material's there. All you got to do is read it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel. It's funny because when I got married, I had to convert to Catholic because that's what she wanted.
Oh, wow. Pentecostal to Catholic? Woo!
Yeah. So I went from Pentecostal to just Christian, and then I got away from everything for a while, and I went through all that wild shit with my youth.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got married, I wanted to do that for my wife because she was Catholic, and I was like, you know what, we'll do that and we'll get married in the church and whatever. And it's funny because Catholicism is one of those religions that you constantly hear terrible things about, terrible, horrible, horrific things. And I got to tell you, maybe it was the church I went to, but I was very much at peace there. And I found great messages there from the Father Jim. And I'm not a very like religious person, but I was like, I really like this. Like this message that he's giving is about love and acceptance. And, it wasn't, I had one weird situation there, but and I'll tell you if you want. But
Sure.
other than that, everything was great. Like the message there and everything was cool. I didn't see any weirdness. I didn't feel any weirdness. It was just I liked it.
Did they ask you, hey, Louis, you ever thought about being an altar boy?
It wasn't that weird, but so after like me going there 3 or 4 times, and we started getting familiar with people, and we told the father our plans were to get married in the church and blah 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 blah. He was saying, "Oh, we have different outlets here, and we have different programs that we do that you could probably participate in." So one night, this dude came up to me, very like, it was funny because he was very super Italian, like hair slicked back. He had a gray suit with the tie, and he had the rings. He's very fucking
Lou.
Hey, Louis, hey, all right, big Louis, come here,
Louis
big
Walnuts. Hey.
So he's like, okay, he's like, so my name is, I forget his name. Let's call him Lance.
Okay.
He's like, my name is Lance, and whatever, and I run the Knights of the, what the fuck was it that he called it? The Knights of the, it's something, the Knights of the something that that's part of the church. And he had a little lapel pin with a knight and an eagle on it. And I was like, oh man, okay. I was like, cool, that sounds cool. Like he's an older guy, and he's a bunch of other guys. He's like, yeah, you know, we're like a leader group, and we get together and we hang out. You know, we'll have like functions and we'll have dinners, and the guys will get together. We'll watch the game, and well, I'm like, cool, that sounds cool. You know, like that's something I'd be interested in or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's telling me stuff, and he's like, yeah, you know, we do other stuff too. It's a little more serious. We'll organize dinners for the homeless. We'll go and we'll collect, we'll collect clothes and stuff like that for the shelters and stuff like that. And then, we'll also go to the abortion clinics and protest out there. He just slipped that shit into the conversation, and I'm listening to him, and I'm like, what? What? Can you go back for a second? Can you go back? He's like, yeah. Usually we'll go out to those places. We'll go out there and we'll be there for an hour or two, and we'll just kind of like, we have our signs and we'll just protest. And it's like, all right, cool. I said, all right, so listen, I'm gonna go, but you have a great night, and let me think about this whole Knights of the fucking whatever the fuck this shit's called. I was just like, dude, can you imagine these grown-ass men standing in front of an abortion clinic trying to protest these poor fucking girls who have like no other recourse but to go to these fucking horrific places to try to get help because no one will help them? Fuck off.
Catch new episodes of Mental Health Mondays every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Start your week off with a smile and some inspiration.